Hey G fans, Bobcat. So today I'm going to talk about my love of Kaiju films. I'll start from when I was little. The first Kaiju film I watched was the original King Kong from 1933. I watched that as a really little kid. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember being amazed because it was just awesome. I liked animals, and it also showed him fighting a T-Rex. And for a little kid, that was really amusing, and I still love it. So the next uh, famous Kaiju series that I watched was Godzilla. When I was about 7 years old, I rented two Godzilla films from the library. I don't, to this day, I don't remember what led me to that, other than the cover just looked really cool, you know. But the first one out of the two that I watched was Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla from 1974, and it just blew me away. Blew me away. It had a lot of action and even some blood, which you don't see in a lot of Godzilla films. Um, there was a lot of Kaiju screen time, and you saw Kaiju throughout the film, and it had a pretty interesting story. Um, to this day, it's one of my top three favorite Godzilla films. As a matter of fact, I got a T-shirt of the like one of the trailer posters for that film, and I will show you that in one of my following videos when I talk about my G-Fest haul. So anyway, yeah, and so I started I started watching more King Kong and Godzilla films as I got older. Um, I've watched most of by now I've seen most of the Godzilla films and most King Kong films. I have yet to watch um, King Kong Escapes. I think that's the only King Kong film I haven't seen. And then there's about three Goji films I haven't seen. So later in life, I don't remember how old I was. I started watching Gamera. Now, the first one I watched was Gamera Guardian of the Universe. And I think I may have been 10 or 11 when I first saw it. I don't remember. But, um, so anyway, that film I also got from the library. But for some reason, the library didn't have any other Gamera movies for some reason. So, really, that was the only one I saw up until this last Christmas. I got a DVD case that had all the Gamera films on it. So anyway, I one day I just wish, and I know some of the fans have asked this, but I just wish somebody made a film with King Kong, Godzilla, and Gamera. And I really don't care if they just go head on against each other or if they team up against something greater. Uh, some, I, I just want something with all three of them together. And I don't exactly care who does it. If Toho makes it, if Legendary makes it, or if some completely new company gets the rights to do that. I really don't care. As long as it has those three Kaiju and it's an interesting story and we get to see the monsters for a good amount of time, I'll be happy. Now we've already Now they've already made a movie about King Kong versus Godzilla back in the 60s, and Toho is also going to make their own version of that in, I believe, 2020. So that'll be exciting. We still have yet to see Godzilla versus Gamera. We still have yet to see that film be made. I heard something that there was a company that planned on doing that, but it just didn't fall through. But I could be wrong. I don't know that for sure, but I want that to happen. So, uh, growing up, I read some like Godzilla novels, and I even watched like special features of how they made Godzilla films, and Godzilla novels as well. And I got Godzilla video games, and you know what? I want at least one company, someone to make a video game. That's kind of primarily a Godzilla game, with kind of like the new, um, basically Kaiju fighting each other, but also including Gamera and King Kong, along with the rest of Godzilla monsters. And I don't know if it's due to the fact that they're from different companies than Godzilla, and they just can't get the rights to do all that, or what. I don't know why, but I think that would be an awesome game. I mean, and maybe even add some of the monsters from the Gamera series as well. I know the only monsters that from King Kong would possibly just be a oversized T-Rex and I think Mechanicon, or I think yeah, but still that would be an awesome game. So anyway, um, I like Kaiju films, I really do. Um, um, I kind of wish there was a movie kind of like Godzilla Final Wars, but Godzilla also gets to fight King Kong and Gamera along the line. Um, and in fact, maybe one movie where Godzilla literally faces off every single monster he has encountered in all of history. That'd be a long movie, and we all know what happened in Final Wars. The battles were just short-lived, but so it probably won't happen. But that's just me. I'm very excited about Shin Gojira. I really am. I want to see it. And I'm also very excited and delightful about what Legendary is doing as well. I know they're making a few films, quite a few Godzilla films coming up within the next um, 6 years. So that'll be exciting. Um, I hope Toho, like after, I hope Shin Gojira ends up being really, really good. Um, yeah, I don't care what they do for this film. I hope personally that after Shin Gojira, Toho will make a new Godzilla series. Um, I really, really do, and I hope they'll do something new with Godzilla. They'll do something like, um, make it. I don't know. One thing that I hope they do if they do make a series is, I hope they kind of make the unmade films that they kind of canned. I know a lot of people don't care about unmade films, but I think I looked into some of them. Some of them were okay, but some of them were actually had a lot of potential. Like and they were actually very well developed, but they were canned for things like timing, economics. Just not even to do with the fact that the story itself was bad. Because some of them actually had a really good story. They won't they weren't fully finished with the story, and it wasn't maybe not completely developed, but some of them were pretty well developed. You know, for a film that is now in developmental hell. So again, that's a personal thing. Yeah, Toho, but I also hope Toho does some completely new stuff as well. And I wish the best of luck for Toho. And I also wish the best of luck for Legendary. So, that's my story. Until next time, over and out.